We need to keep talking about Don Lemon. We already mentioned that he was with this horrible raid, this horde that invaded a church during mass because the priest was allegedly a ICE informant or officer or whatever. So this was just terror. This was just trying to inspire terror. So he's doubling down. He's doing interviews. I mean, he's the victim. He has had nothing to do with that horde, with that crowd, with that invasion. But at the same time, he said that that is the kind of things that have to be done. That people must be uncomfortable. That's what he said. And even the children who were in church that day. So that's the kind of people that we're dealing with. Don Lemon on religious people. They feel entitled because they are white supremacists. So this is a matter of white supremacy. Wait. First, it was about ICE, because they want to hug an Abrodian every day. They want to hug an illegal. They won't host an illegal in their homes. No, they're not going to do that, of course. But no, this is about white supremacy. And I have to remind you that Don Lemon is married to a white guy. A thing that I don't understand. I mean, not the being married to a guy. I mean, married to a white guy, and basically his business is go against white supremacy. I don't know. I don't know how are going to be things at home. I don't care and don't want to know, but that doesn't make sense. There's a certain degree of entitlement. I think people in religious groups like that feel entitled. And that entitlement comes from a sense of supremacy, specifically white supremacy. I guess there were no black people on that church because there were definitely black people on that church at that moment. So you understand the level of I don't know, hubris we're talking
And
about.
there's a certain degree of entitlement. I think people who are, in the religious groups like that, it's not the type of Christianity that I practice, but I think that they're entitled, and that entitlement comes from a supremacy, a white supremacy. And they think that this country was built for them, that it is a Christian country, when actually we left England because we wanted religious freedom. It's religious freedom, but only if you're a Christian and only if you're a white male, pretty much. And so, yeah, I absolutely 100%, but it's an intimidation tactic. And, I said, I don't understand how I've become the face of it when I was a journalist. I do understand that I'm the biggest name there. And I'm also, as I was on with my producers this morning, you and Kylie talk all the time. My producers were saying, I said, how did I become the face of this? And my producer said, Don, you're a gay black man in America.
Yeah, it's all about that. We're gonna be talking about Michelle Obama as well, but Michelle is. I'm gonna say it, and you'll be surprised when we go for that Michelle Obama um, section. Michelle Obama has been way more polite about this, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, this has been a clusterfuck. Donald Trump just watch footage of the church raid in Minnesota by the agitators and insurrectionists. These people are professionals. No person acts the way they act. They're highly trained to scream, rant, and rave like lunatics in a certain manner, just like they are doing. They're troublemakers who should be thrown in jail or thrown out of the country. The first to go should be Walz. Here. Yeah, Tim Walz has to go, first and foremost. And fake sleazebag Ilhan Omar, which I still don't know. After everything that has been said about Ilhan Omar, I have made like 2 videos. It's not like I don't know. It's like I'm blowing the lead. Like it's shocking truth. No, everybody knows that what is happening about Ilhan Omar, and nothing happens, and that is disheartening. People are saying, why are there no prosecutions? Why is there nothing being done? And some people are saying, like Cernovich, okay, we need to be a bit more patient. But how much more patient? We are already 1 year into Trump's mandate, and we need more results. I mean, the Senate and Congress needs to get their act together, because this is not looking good at this pace. This is not looking good for the midterms in November. Well, who is supposedly worth over $30 million, even though she's never had anything but a government job. Investigate these corrupt politicians and do it now. who should investigate these corrupt politicians should be the Attorney General of the United States, should be, I don't know, I have no idea in this case, who should prosecute this. I should find out more about that. But there are voices of reasons out there. A message to Don Lemon, people that are fired up about this. Let's listen to this.
The administration and the fake news magas are losing their mind over something that's not even true.
Oh, no, son. This ain't got nothing to do with MAGA. This got everything to do with you taking your fagger ass up in that church and harassing people like that. Now you want to circle back and act like, oh, well, I am in no affiliation, association. No. You are in 110% corroboration with the Democratic Party that is causing more and more problems. You, by the way, who keeps saying that white people are devils, but you married to a white man. So does that make you the devil's broad? I'm trying to understand, what is it exactly that you are doing, and what is it exactly that you want us to think that you're doing? You are opposition to any and everything that is successful in this country. Anything that is trying to get this country together, you are in direct opposition of. But then you want to come back and try to play the victim. No. You're not a victim, Don. You are not a victim. You are 100% guilty of all the shit that you have already done. And then you keep doing it. Then you keep doing it. Then you want us to come in and talk about, oh, well, you know, it's the news. It's the news. You're a damn journalist yourself. Listen, people, I keep trying to tell you, we're doing a complete separation. If you are not a melanated American, if you are not one of our non-melanated cousins, all y'all can get out. Even the people that were born here. If you do not like this country, and Don, you got plenty of money, take your ass somewhere else. You and your husband. Why don't you go somewhere? Where is all the rest of these people? Where did what's the name? The white lady that had the TV show. Go with Portia. Go on with Ellen DeGeneres. Why don't you go be neighbors with Ellen and them? Just get that fuck out.
All right, that is. I endorse this message. And this is from. Make sure to follow her on TikTok, Megan McGlover. I'm gonna leave that. Megan, you are on point. And boy, that escalated quickly, but what was well deserved. Endorse it, completely endorse. Also, DOJ, at least we have this, announces intention to charge Don Lemon under the Ku Klux Klan Act. The KKK Act makes it illegal to threaten, hurt, or intimidate people to prevent them from exercising their God-given rights. Harmet Dillon, the Klan Act is one of the most important federal civil rights statutes. It is a law that makes it illegal to terrorize and violate the civil rights of citizens. Whenever people conspire this, the Klan Act can be used. Everyone in the protest community needs to know that the fullest force of the federal government is going to come down and prevent this from happening and put people away from a long time. And I can already guess what the left is saying, that this is against freedom of speech. This is against the right to protest and stuff. But you can protest on the street. You cannot just invade a church. It's something that is like we were talking yesterday. We were talking yesterday about Andrew Tate, in the sense that many people say, oh, he has not been convicted of anything. All right, but you don't need somebody to be convicted to form an opinion about him, in the same way that you can have two conflicting laws, right, or constitutional rights, but at the same time have the common sense to say, hey, you know what, this is crazy what we are doing, we'd better not do this. So that's why Trump says that this looks organized, because sane people would say, we're going to protest and we're going to shout Renee Good's name and going to go protest against ICE. But you could have, go for the ICE priest, because the priest was some kind of ICE officer, according to them. They could have done that after the mass ended, after the service ended. They could have perfectly have done that. They didn't. They wanted the provocation. They wanted the conflict, because it's in that conflict that they trigger reactions, and those reactions is that what they need to become victims. So it's all part of this coordinated attacks on people, not only on ICE officers, but also on regular people who have nothing to do. Maybe people in that church are also against ICE. Have you thought about that? Maybe, let's say that half of the people who were attending Mass in that church are against ICE deporting illegals. That could happen. But maybe they don't agree with this anti-ICE hordes doing what they did. There's a time and place and everything. You can be against what Donald Trump is doing. You can protest. But not do stupid things. We already spoke about the Renee Good case. It was a tragedy, and the thing is that so many crazy stuff here. I just want to mention that the lady that was interviewing Don Lemon, I just mentioned in my ex, just mentioned passingly, that someone said that Jennifer Welch looks like an alien wearing an ill-fitted human suit, and now I can't unsee it. And so many people on my comments were seeing two things. She looks like the guy from Men in Black, the one who pulls his face back, that meme. And two, that she looks like a future Dylan Mulvaney. So that cannot be unseen as well. Again, this are the people that are ugly on the inside and have this, let's say, angles. She looks way better here. I have to say that. Even Don Lemon looks better here. It's all a matter of angles. But these people are evil. These people are evil on purpose. They're not doing this, we are. No, they want to push a narrative. They want to push the conflict because they know that conflict not only has results, like George Soros is happy with that, but also gets clicks. Something that, that is, we are in the attention economy. The more you trigger people, the more clicks you get, the more money you get. And we, here in the Body Language Guide channel, we try to break that chain and try to make sense of the world. So make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment. What do you think about this? I would love to read what is your take on this.